Welcome back to Pacific Time. I'm Sydney Kohara. Back in the 70s, when it was introduced, the food processor became the must-have gadget for the American kitchen. Suddenly, slicing and dicing, mixing and blending was never so easy. But these days, those machines just aren't good enough for the demands of some Asian American foodies. Pacific Time's kitchen commentator is T. Tran.
Dosa, vada, coconut chutney, garam masala, egg curry. If you like South Asian food as much as I do, you may have tried to make these yourself. And, like me, you may have wondered just how you're supposed to puree a hard, dry lentil, or reduce a cinnamon stick to fine powder in the confines of your own home. Oh, you can try a food processor or a coffee mill, but the appliance that South Asian cooks can't do without is the mixer grinder. My friends recommended the Sumeet Asia Kitchen Machine International Mixer Grinder. It might take visiting every single Indian bazaar in your town, calling Toronto to get on the distributor's waiting list, or begging your South Asian friends to bring one back from a trip home. Expect to pay 5 times as much as a regular blender, and you'll need to clear out an entire cabinet to house one. I visited the kitchen of Vidya Parmeswaran and Ramach Rajagopalan in Fremont, California, to find out if it's really worth all that extra effort.
It's certainly worth it. The main difference being it's about half a kilowatt of power. These blenders, they are extremely powerful when compared to, let's say, an ordinary blender that you can find in any other supermarkets. And this is important for any traditional Indian cooking. And you just need the sheer power to grind all the dry spices or any other gravies that you make. A little bit of water just to increase the consistency.
Vidya and Ramach received their mixer grinder as a wedding gift 3 years ago. Since then, they've used it 3 or 4 times a week.
The sounds are different. When it's to a finer paste, you'll also hear a much more smoother sound. You won't hear the cracking kind of sound. It's done. You can check it out. It's done now. So it's a much smoother paste.
These mixer grinders don't look like your everyday blender. A single, no-nonsense dial, plump grinding bowls, a rectangular base 3 times the size of a sunbeam. The design is all about sheer power.
The shape is kind of conical and it's tall, but of course it comes with different types of containers. One of them is the taller ones where you can add a lot more water and you can grind a lot more. And the smaller one is usually the dry one where it's much more enclosed, so there's no humidity or moisture that enters. We don't want moisture in most of the dry spices because we use it for a long period of time. We store it and you don't want the powder to get rancid or spoiled quicker, so you absolutely want it to be completely dry. Pretty much use a pulsing motion for it.
I must admit, I succumbed to the Sumeet Asia Kitchen Machine International Mixer Grinder for my own cooking. From grinding rice for banseo to pulverizing lemongrass for a proper rimpa, it makes tasting home that much easier. For Pacific Time, this is T. Tran in San Francisco.